Live from New York City, it's The Gary Null Show. And now, your host, Gary Null.
Hi, everyone. I'm Gary Null, broadcasting and video streaming live from our studios, New York City. And I'd like to welcome you from all over the world, syndicated stations and people listening over the telephone, watching over your computer. We're here to empower people. We divide the program into sections. For example, our large sections on health, healing, and reversing the aging process naturally. And today we're going to talk specifically about one nutrient only, cancer and vitamin C, and also how the main medical community could learn a lesson from what I'm going to share. Many of you already have. So I'm going to talk about the latest studies on chemotherapy for cancer, specifically breast cancer, but also how do we rebuild the mitochondria, the energy factories, and what does that mean when we have breast cancer? So that's going to be a major discussion. Also today, we do a segment called Public Health Science. And one of the most really challenging issues is Wi-Fi and wireless communication. Many of you have smart meters. Many of you probably don't even know it. I came home and found out that when I was away on the road for 3 months, they had installed a smart meter. I immediately had them take it out. And with threat of lawsuit, if they didn't, they took it out. The man didn't understand why. So I spent about 20 minutes explaining why smart meters are dangerous to your health and shouldn't be used anywhere. But how do you tell someone, especially a young person, their cell phones, their Wi-Fi places, that those are dangerous also, really dangerous? So today our Classroom on the Air will be about the dangers of a wireless society and some of the things they're doing in California that is leading the way to put 50,000 wireless towers around the state, using all kinds of buildings. But in Michigan, AT&T wants it by law that they can put it on your house. And if you don't allow it, you don't get phone service. So that's going to be our discussion. So let's begin. We have a lot to share. I'm not sure we can get it all in, but we'll try. But I'm selecting one topic to begin our program. This is from Albert Einstein College of Medicine, Yeshiva University. Quote, scientists warn chemotherapy could spread cancer, trigger more aggressive tumors. Quote, a new study shows chemotherapy can cause malignant cancer cells to spread throughout the body, increasing the risk of fatality, that means death, from the disease. Chemotherapy can increase aggressivity in cancer, causing malignant cells to migrate and triggering more dangerous tumors, thereby increasing the disease's fatality. And patients with breast cancer who opt for chemotherapy as treatment actually face a risk of metastasis, according to a new study in Science Reports. Quote, this is from the actual Science Reports. The blood vessels of patients receiving chemotherapy drugs have been more entry points through which cancer cells can get into the blood flow and disperse throughout the body. Scientists report today in Science Translational Medicine, in mice with breast cancer, chemotherapy shrinks the primary tumor, but boosts the number of cancer cells in the lungs and circulating in the body, end quote. Now, almost anybody who gets chemotherapy and radiation will see for a period of time tumors shrinking, sometimes completely. But that means that the body's immune system has created an enormous challenge for itself. So in the moment, for a month or a year, a person thinks, okay, I'm cancer-free, and then the cancer comes back, but it comes back and now you have no immune system, and the person dies quickly. That is the part of the cancer story you haven't heard. Now, we've posted articles. I played you videos about how ineffective cancer therapy is. Here's just a few studies I want to share with you, and I'm only talking about one today. This is the latest. This is from the University of Salford, which is in the United Kingdom, where they have universal health care. So nobody can really profit off the therapy. Therefore, there's no reason for someone to deny therapy. Quote, increasingly, researchers are discovering the role played by cancer stem cells in the growth and spread of disease. In a groundbreaking new research, vitamin C showed its ability to target cancer stem cells and stop their growth, preventing the reoccurrence of tumors. Although mainstream medicine has been slow to accept the cancer-fighting properties of vitamin C, the exciting results of the study could help change that. It's official, vitamin C interferes with cancer stem cell metabolism. In a newly published study conducted at the University of Salford in Manchester, vitamin C demonstrated its power to stop tumors in their tracks by interfering with cancer stem cell metabolism, suppressing their ability to process energy for survival and growth. Cancer stem cells are responsible for triggering tumor reoccurrence and promoting their growth and metastasis. Researchers believe that cancer stem cells give cancer its ability to resist chemotherapy and radiation, the reason for treatment failure in advanced cancer patients. And it goes on from that. How many other studies do we have showing that natural nutrients like vitamin C, including intravenous vitamin C, and other nutrients can help with cancer, either prevention or treatment? Hundreds. Why don't we know about this? They're not patentable, they're not profitable, and no one's going to interfere in a $300 billion a year profit-making industry. But we're going to keep sharing this information on this program. That's what we do. And if we have to get in the face of these people, so be it. But at least you, the public, will know that there are other ways of approaching condition. And because I believe in freedom of choice, ultimately what you choose is up to you, and I will support you in that. I don't tell people not to take a drug. I just tell them better understand the drug and whether there's good science or corporate science. And by the way, there's another one right here, and I want to thank Sarah G. from GreenMed Info on this. And it says, reverse cancer with targeted mitochondrial restoration. And it goes into the mitochondria, the conductor of physiological orchestra in your body. And why do cancer patients have such fatigue? Why does anyone sick? It's mitochondria. So it shows about how the mitochondria can help reverse cancers. That's just another study. Will it be published anywhere? Absolutely not. Will it get by the peer review system? Absolutely not. But is it true? Yes. Do we publish it on our site? Yes. Every day. Things like this. That's the latest on health and nutrition. I went a little longer than what I wanted to there. I'm Gary Null. We want to see peace in the world. We want to see everyone be able to live an ethical, happy, decent, healthy life. Have a nice day, everyone.